What we're going to look at today, guys, are different types of data. And the clue for us is that really all of the data in the world is made up of two different types: quantitative data and categorical data. And these separate themselves, if the clue is in the name. Quantitative data has the word quantity in it. And really what it means is it's data that's made up of numbers. Whereas categorical data is data that's made up of things. And so, for example, if I say, how many guinea pigs do you have? You say you've got 3 guinea pigs. Well, that's a quantity. So that's quantitative data. Whereas categorical data is, what colour is your guinea pig? Oh, my guinea pig's brown. And therefore, it's actually a thing. It's not a number. So what I've done is I've just added two really, really simple types of a quantitative data question and a categorical data question. So, how many apples have you eaten is going to yield a number. I've eaten 0, 1, 2, 5, 26 apples. And so that's a number, that's quantitative data. Whereas categorical data, what colour is your hair? You're not going to say a number for that. You're going to say it's brown, it's blonde, it's green, whatever. That's a thing. They're two very, very different things. So if I was going to break up quantitative data into two different types, there's two different types of quantitative data. There's continuous data, which are things that you measure. And there's discrete data, which is data you count. And some people find this hard, but if I say, for example, how many friends do you have? For me, I've got 1 friend. Or I've got 2 friends. Or I've got 3 friends. You can't have a quarter of a friend. I can't have 6.22222 friends. Whereas continuous data, things that you measure, you can have those in-between data numbers. So that's why it gets that continuous name, because how tall am I? I'm 185.2167 centimeters long. Okay, tall. And so, continuous data, if I measure it, I can have really, 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 really precise measurements. Whereas with discrete data, you're counting it. You either have 1, 2, 3, or 4. There are no in-betweens. There are no in-betweens. Whereas things you measure, there are definitely in-betweens. Right. Betweens. And it's basically the more accurate you are, the more detailed, the more in-betweens, for lack of a better word, you can have. So discrete you count, continuous you measure. Both of these are quantitative data. Whereas if we look at categorical data is a little bit more general in the sense that it's made up of things, but some things have a natural order. For example, ordinal data has a natural order. And these are things like months of the year. If I'm going to do a survey on what month were you born, you'd say May. And if I did a survey and then you'd say April, or someone else would say February, we could very easily put those birthdays, months, in order, even though they are names. So months of the year, for example, are a classic example of ordinal data. Whereas nominal data has no order. Things like colour come to mind when you're doing nominal data. Because some people may like red more than black, or may like blue more than green, but there's no hierarchy of colour. Whereas there is definitely a hierarchy of months. Therefore, categorical ordinal data, as we call it, has a hierarchy, whereas categorical nominal data doesn't. So to summarise, two types of data: quantitative data and categorical data. Quantitative data can be separated into two different types: discrete, which is what you count; continuous is what you measure. And categorical data, which is made up of things, can be separated into two different types of data. Nominal, which has no order, and ordinal, which has a natural order.